Good evening and welcome to the vlog. I just spent about 30 minutes stretching. I don't know if it made a difference or if it's baby B that is really comfy up in my rib cage, and the OB kind of warned me that once they get up in there it's so comfortable and they feel like cozy and wrapped up, and they're not going to want to come out. She said maybe if anything she'll head down, like, okay, so she's here, like this is her butt, at least it was last time, that she might venture head down on this side. But look at that thing. Would you just look at it?
Are you even looking at it?
In other pregnancy news, I'll just get all these updates out of the way. My watch is reminding me that it's time for bed.
I thought you were going to say it's time to breathe.
I can't do that either.
That's night watch.
I'm getting my iron level checked tomorrow. I actually asked about it a long time ago, and they said, yeah, that's coming up at your next appointment. And then at my appointment last week, she was like, that's coming up at your 28-week appointment. Like, I'm really symptomatic of low iron, and if it's something that like can be fixed and I can feel a lot better, then let's do that.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So I'm going tomorrow. I called my OB's nurse and she's like, yeah, let's get the order in and get her done. So I'm getting my iron levels checked tomorrow, and I'm kind of hoping that they're low enough that I can get an infusion, because I'm like breathless and all the things. I'm eating ice all day.
You're super congested, I can hear.
And I'm super congested.
Poor little thing.
What's new in your world?
I don't even know why I'm caring about. I guess because I want to do good work.
Oh, the details of this project?
Yeah, so come look at this.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I mean, I could just mount it like this.
Oh no.
And do you see that tiny little gap right there?
Oh, I thought it was because you're not going all the way to the side.
Oh no, I'm not going to do that.
Why?
I'm purposely stopping. Because it just doesn't need to be done. So I just matched the angle.
I think it would look a lot better if it went all the way.
All the way over here?
Yes.
That's a lot.
What do you mean that's a lot?
It's just a lot more work. It just doesn't need to be done.
What would be more work about it besides cutting the piece a bit longer?
This angle is so custom. And I've literally had to go like 4 times.
Oh.
It's just not easy to do. So I'm okay with it being short.
I'm glad you are, but that looks ridiculous.
What? Why?
I digress. Anyway.
Alright, so you want it to be all the way here?
If I had the option, absolutely. It looks like you partially finished it. It looks like your wood was just a little bit too short. And
that's what she said.
But yeah, if you take a gander at the trim all around the house.
Oh my gosh, it's
ridiculous. If you want to match the house, you should definitely leave it short.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess I can just use this as my template for the longer one.
True. Do you not have is it a protractor?
Correct, I do not have one. Believe it or not.
Is that the half circle thing?
Yeah.
That measures angles?
Yeah, protractor.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have one.
No. Remember those?
It would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to take off that much here. But yeah, I mean, you should show them the door that you just texted me. I'm like up doing this trim work and she texted me this door.
That is such a tiny gap.
Right. But if I'm going to cut a new piece of wood, I can fix it.
Sure. It's just funny that you're worried about that, but you're not worried about that gap.
No.
It looks so weird.
I thought it looked kind of cool.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if I'm gonna, now I'm gonna do that angle too.
Yeah, for a minute. So let me show you the trim up here. For a minute, I didn't even think they were the same type of trim.
They might not be.
Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, so they're cutting these at the wrong angle. And then that one is so crooked.
What in the world?
It's so bad.
I wish I could say that it gave the cabin charm, but...
It's fine. I mean, okay, yeah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's just... You just keep noticing things, like these little things that really make you go,
Yeah, exactly. What else is wrong?
Remember the metal piece that they created over here? So, like right there, there's a trim piece that things were uneven right there, and it's like they put a piece of trim to kind of cover up the unevenness. And then they custom made, like welded, a metal... It was like a leaf or something.
Yeah, it looked like a leaf.
And just kind of wedged it up there and hooked it, secured it with a paper clip.
Yeah, paper
Or
clip.
2 paper clips or something. And to cover up like that weird transition.
That transition right there.
It's so funny.
And like they didn't even router like this. I went around and routered this board. So like it was sharp like on the edges. I mean, there's just so many things.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's crazy.
But we should find a word in some language that means like Mod Podge. And that's what we should name the cabin.
That's a good idea.
Thank
That's
you.
a really good idea.
Thank you. There's also just like a random hole in the beam up there.
Maybe before they framed in the bedroom, there was a light or fan or something.
Oh, so you think this was done after the fact? Like this was all just one big open loft. Oh.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh well, it's adorable.
It is adorable, and it's going to make a perfect Airbnb.
It is.
So my project, what I did this weekend, I took this off, sanded it, restained it so that it matches the new one, painted these black so that it matches the rails. Of course, I need to drill holes in the existing baseboard here, and it takes a 7/8 drill. Basically, it's the only drill bit that I don't have. So I'll have to go to the store tomorrow and get a new drill bit. But these will be mounted just like this. And it's going to look good when I'm done.
Yeah, it will.
It's just been... If we didn't have kids, this project would have been done already. But I get like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there to work on it.
Yeah, they're super helpful though.
Oh, yeah.
When they do help.
Yeah, they don't get in the way at all.
They do love to help.
Yeah, you just have to do everything twice. Are you ready for the MOT?
I'm ready.
It wouldn't be so bad, but our garage is so far away. And it's uphill.
Remember when you were so excited about the thingies to make the subfloor stop squeaking?
I know. It's like where I screwed it in worked, and then everywhere else doesn't work.
And the entire subfloor squeaks. So.
Yeah, we're screwed. Okay. It looks pretty good.
I like it.
It would look better if it was like that, though. I'm happy with it.
So close. Yeah, I think that's fine.
That's good to do. How's it look?
It looks good. I'm really glad that
I'm done.
that you agreed.
To lengthen it.
Yeah.
It's not perfect though.
It's real close.
I guess if I went.
I think.
How's that?
I mean, it looks exactly the same.
You think what?
If you had maybe
Protractor?
No, if you had seen it from my angle where it stopped like 8 inches short,
Yeah.
maybe you would have been like 100% on board instead of just like 51%.
Well, I trust your judgment better than mine.
Hey, do you want to make people's heart stops with a few videos of the kids driving their Jeeps?
Sure. We'll insert those videos here. You about flip? Yeah, you're crazy. You're crazy. Oh man, they're getting crazy.
They are getting crazy.
The helmet rule is in full swing.
Yeah, there is no time that I allow them to not have their helmets on.
Well, they're just getting so good that they're starting to take risks.
Exactly.
Just like their daddy when he drives.
You know what's also funny? When we bought this place, do you remember how many people were up in arms about how dangerous this place was and how we shouldn't buy it? And they were like, keep looking.
Right.
And now that we're moving into the villa, they're like, you're moving away from the cabin, they're going to miss the yard, and they're going to miss...
So they're getting a much bigger backyard in the villa. We're going to be on the golf course.
Yeah, yeah. It's not going to be necessarily like as much area to drive Jeeps, but we can always... there's little enough traffic. Like where our neighborhood is, in our subdivision, say you go for a walk, like a mile walk, you might pass 5 cars on like a busy day. So there's just almost no traffic. And so what I picture us doing is doing like a driving parade from our villa to our cul-de-sac is, what would you say, like a third of a mile?
Yeah.
Maybe a quarter mile, third a mile. So we can like have them all get in their Jeeps, and then one of us can walk in the front, one can walk in the back, and we can have them drive their Jeeps to our cul-de-sac that we used to live on and where we're building, and just have them like drive over there, and then they can drive on the street up and down in the cul-de-sac, down La La Lane.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
There's plenty of space. Plus our lot will start to be cleared. So they'll be able to like drive their Jeeps all over the lot, and yeah, there's gonna be plenty of room for them to drive their Jeeps, so fear not. And for like running around purposes, obviously there's, if you've joined our channel in the time that we've been living at the cabin, yeah, so the neighborhood we're building in is the neighborhood we previously lived in, and the neighborhood we're moving back into the villa that we're flipping. Another fairly common question is like, how many houses do you need? Valid question. Just one that we need to live in. But like we've always kind of wanted an Airbnb. That's this one. And then a flip project is like, the purpose of doing all of that work is to flip it, and it's an investment, and hopefully we'll make money on it. It's the goal. But it also offers us a place to live in our neighborhood. So I know we've explained that time and time again, but if this is the only video that you catch, then that kind of explains why so much real estate. Yeah.
In such a short time.
In such a short time frame. Yeah, it is. It is a lot happening fast. Are you gonna stay in the back of it too?
No.
So you're gonna hang it tonight?
No, if I hang it tomorrow.
Probably not a good idea.
Right. Of course I'm on my last little bit of staining.
Oh my gosh, of course you are.
I know. But don't worry, I have enough.
Okay, good.
I know you were worried.
I'm glad you opted for non-absorbing gloves.
Yeah.
This time.
I learned my lesson. Unfortunately for a couple of my patients today that were brand new contact lens wearers, if you come in and you're a patient of mine and you're a brand new contact lens wearer, I put the contact lenses onto your eye the very first time. For one, so that I can assess them without you giving yourself a red eye, and check your vision without it being tampered, basically. And for two, to get you over that fear of having something come towards your eye and land on your eye. And I had some stain, like
in your nails.
So I look like a mechanic. If you're a mechanic, sorry, I don't want to offend you. But you probably, if you look at your fingernails, probably have some oil in there.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Yeah, that's totally okay.
Yeah, I learned my lesson when
I'm a mechanic.
You do?
Well, I mean, I wish I had the skills of a mechanic.
Oh, had the ability to like fix a car.
Exactly.
Yeah, that is.
That's a skill that I wish someone in our family.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're
I can troubleshoot.
you're better than average, I would say.
Yeah, I can troubleshoot, but I can't fix it all.
Right. Yeah, I learned my lesson with stain when I did my Etsy shop, where you have to use like a non-porous glove.
Isn't this a pretty
It is pretty.
color?
It is.
This is just a framing 2x4.
That's amazing.
That's all it is.
Which, hopefully, the prices come down a little on.
Someone like this is like $650
Okay, it's not bad.
for an 8-footer.
Very nice.